What's bonking, guys? Today I am doing another ARC video. I know it's been a little bit since I've done one, and I've been focusing on like a lot of anime and stuff, so I figured I'd come back and do some ARC. I know my ARC videos usually don't do too well, but that's not why I'm not focusing on it as much. I just want to branch out and focus on different things. But, you know, I'm not doing this just for the views. I'm doing it for, you know, the things I like. So I figure I do still want to focus on ARC. And I know some of my friends that I know in real life enjoy the ARC content. So this is for you guys. Yeah, so I'm not fully sure what this video is going to be like yet. I have about 21 minutes of clips, which I feel like might be a little too long for a video. So we'll see how much. Well, I have way more than that, but I've picked out 21 minutes. So some of it might be condensed. Some of it might not make it in. I'm not fully sure. I'm just going to watch the clips and give my commentary, and then we'll see. Maybe I'll have all of it sped up. Maybe I'll have all of it just 21 minutes. Maybe I'll cut some. We'll see. But you're going to see one clip that's a minute long, which is just a heat wave. That's what you're seeing now. And so that's just that because that was the next clip to use, like in my backlog. And I figured I'd show you guys what a heat wave looks like. You might be able to hear it in the back. Well, it's past now, but you may have been able to have heard my jerboa, like, making sounds. I probably put, like, a prompt on the screen for that. So there's that. And then you'll see me trying to tame, this is what you should be seeing now. I was trying to tame a Limentria, which is a type of moth, and it got fucking killed by hyenodons. I was putting shit in its inventory, and the hyenodons showed up and killed it. Oh, I was so mad. I only am showing you guys a minute of it, so the clip is going to be almost done now. I think it's a minute and 10 seconds, actually. No, it's just a minute. So, but I hunted down and killed every single one of the hyenodons, so rest assured they were punished. But I didn't put all that in the video. So I do have, I don't know if I have a screen recording of me killing all of them, but I have a screen recording of me killing at least a few. So yeah, there's that. And then there's a 2-minute clip of, oh yeah, me knocking out my Limentria. So you'll be seeing that now. This Limentria did not die, fortunately. So you'll see some of this. Again, I can't guarantee you guys will see the full clips I'm talking about. Maybe you won't see the full 2 minutes. I don't know. And then after this is another 2 minutes of me like guarding it because I did not want a repeat of what happened last time. And then I have an hour of my 10th day in ARC, like my 10th in-game day. So there's that. Of course, you won't be seeing the whole hour in one day. I'll do it like how I did my first ARC, where it's like 15. So I have the next 15 minutes from that. But depending on how boring it is, I might speed some of it up. We'll see. So expect that, but I don't fully know what's going to happen yet. So, yeah, I guess I can get into talking about the moth a little bit now. So I'm now 3 minutes into the recording. So, okay, at this point, I've knocked it out. I had to break a rock because it was trapped under the rock. And I put berries in its inventory, and you can see I'm moving my Moralitops to, like, kind of guard it, like I'm near it. Because I did end up seeing a hyenodon in, I think, you never see them separately. If you find one hyenodon, it's just going to run away. They like to stay in packs. So I remember seeing a few of them here. And that's why I'm guarding my Limentria, is because they are extremely vulnerable. So I'm looking after it. Got my Moralitops fight. Oh yeah, here you can see, I'm so glad I caught that shit at the right time. A Sabertooth pulls up, and I killed that. So yeah, that was clutch, because that would have wrecked on the Limentria. I don't remember because I have the audio off, so I'll probably put a note, but I want to say I just heard it, because they make sounds. So yeah, that is that. Now, the next clip is, same thing, I'm just guarding it. Yeah, that's it, really. Just guarding it right now. Oh yeah, more hyenodons show up, so you can see I'm fighting them, because they think they're slick. They're trying to fuck with me, so I don't chase them down, notice that, because if I do, that just leaves the Limentria open to be attacked by something else. So I'm just, keeping guard. Yeah. So I'll probably end up speeding up some of this because it's just a lot of me standing around. But we'll see. So I guess one thing I figured I'd talk about is I do appreciate the support I've been getting on my videos. I'm really surprised. Like my One Piece video and my initial D video. I kind of expected One Piece to blow up because, you know, everyone loves One Piece. Like, not a huge surprise. But the initial D one I'm really surprised about. It wasn't doing too well, and like overnight it got like 100, and then all of a sudden it's at like 500 something right now. And that's what happened to One Piece too. That's usually what happens. It's like it gets a little slow. Sometimes I post about the video on my stories so I get my friends to watch, but lately I haven't been doing that. Like, I didn't do that for either of them. Like, no, unless you saw it on YouTube, anyone on like Insta doesn't know about my initial D video. So that was kind of surprising. I guess people are just fucking with the content, so I do appreciate that. And I hit 60 subs, so thank you for that. And yeah, I'm getting more engagement. I'm getting comments. That's always nice. I like reacting to those. Yeah, like likes too. That's, you know, I'm receiving a little more likes. I used to have an average of like 5 likes per video, but now I'm getting like 20 sometimes. So that's really cool. I definitely appreciate that from you guys. It makes me want to make more videos when I get engagement. You know, I'm going to make them regardless, but it makes me want to make more, and it makes me want to put more effort into them when I get, you know, better engagement. So much appreciated. Okay, so now you should be seeing nighttime. This is the start of my 10th day. I believe it's my 10th. I could be wrong. You'll probably see it in my map. And I started it because I believe it's that I heard the sound when it turns morning, I think. Again, I have the audio down on this, so I don't quite remember. But that's what I remember. And these clips, like this clip was like several months old. Like it's May now. So this was from April. So not several, it was like a month old. But, you know, I'm going back to routinely checking my Limentria, make sure it has enough food, make sure its torpor isn't dropping too much, because I don't want it waking up, because that would fucking suck. And then I'm just, you know, chilling on my Moralitops. So, you know, ideally I should probably have some things behind me. I didn't really think about that, though, because behind me, not a whole lot of shit spawns. But, you know, I didn't want to be on top of my Limentria, because then if something comes up to attack me, I'm too close to it, and then I might hurt it in the process of me hurting the assailant. So that's why I kept some distance. But you'll see the sun is coming up now, so it is the 10th day. And yeah, there you can see day 10. So yes, this is day 10. I'm level 56. So I've been progressing pretty fast. So that's pretty cool. I think it's partially just the experience, because I've only found, like, at this point, I think I've only found 1 explorer note. At the current point I'm at, I found at least a few, but, like, I did not get a lot of explorer notes. So it's just, I know what I'm doing better. I've been farming a lot, so I think that's why I've been leveling up quickly, too. I've been, you know, trying to fight some new tames, and, yeah, cool shit like that. So here I'm harvesting metal because I'm, like, you know, I have time to spare, and there's some metal here, plus I've got inventory space on Monroe. Well, I don't, but, you know, I can clear the berries. That's easy weight dropped, because berries are surprisingly heavy. So I'm, you know, collecting some metal because I may as well, you know, I'm in the area. But I do want to be careful so as to not, you know, leave Monroe alone for too long. You'll also notice here I'm using metal tools. That might not be a big difference to you if you're familiar with Ark. Maybe it is. Maybe it's something you notice immediately. Maybe not. I don't know. But in my past clip, I was, when I tamed Monroe, I was using, oh yeah, also, you'll notice that I have officially named her a Monroe as of this clip. But I was using stone tools, and then I would just pull out a metal tool whenever I found a metal rock. So you'll notice that now I have metal tools, because basically I was saving them. I didn't have a lot of metal. I'd only found like little river rocks. So I was like, okay, you know, I'll use my stone shit, but if I find a metal rock, I'll use a metal tool so I can harvest more. But now I have enough metal that I'm using the metal tools. And that continues because, like, right now I've got a pretty good amount of metal. So I'm looking through my engrams right now. I don't remember what I'm looking for. My guess would be a saddle, but I don't fully remember. So I guess we'll see when I get there. Oh, and here you can see I've learned to make guns. So I don't actually have the shit to make them yet. Like, I don't even have a fabricator. Even currently, I don't have a fabricator yet. But I've learned the engrams. So, oh, and like cryopods, you'll see when I get my first cryopod. I can't remember exactly when that is. I might have recorded it or maybe not, but it's around when I get my T-Rex. I want to say it's a little bit before the T-Rex. Yeah, it's a little bit before that. I make 2 cryos, and then modern day, like last time I was playing, I made like 7 more or something like that. I made some more cryos, so you guys will see those eventually, and that makes the game much easier. I know I got cryos after my RG. Okay, so there we go. You can see my Limentria is tamed. I always check its gender before I give it a name because I want to give it a gender accurate name. Like, I'm not going to name a girl Jotaro, you know? So if you're a fan of Pokemon, you'll recognize the name I give it. I thought it'd be fitting. So, as I mentioned, I do not name all of my tames, but if I feel a name is fitting, I'll give it one. Also, the more important a tame is, like an RG, I feel like I always need to give a name to. Like my Moralotops has been very important. The Limentria is important until I get my RG, but the Limentria was very good for getting me the RG in the first place. But like a Raptor, I'm not always that focused on giving it a name, just because a Raptor is just kind of a one-off. Like, it's nice to have a Raptor, but it's not really going to serve you a lot. It's not going to... Maybe that's the wrong way of putting it. It's not going to do a lot for you. And so now I'm returning home with my newly tamed Limentria. And here I find a Daedon, so I'm fighting those. Those are pretty cool. They're prehistoric pigs, and they regenerate. You can see, like, the red. They heal them and their allies. And when you tame them, you have to feed them a bunch of food, because they heal using their hunger bar. And they can heal you and your creatures. A lot of people bring them into boss fights, because they're really good for doing that. And there's a stray Hyenodon. I want to say it gets away, because they were pretty fast. Maybe I hunt it down and kill it. I can't remember. I guess you guys will see. But Monroe was low on stamina, and I didn't want to risk hurting the other Moralotops, so I'm not going to go into it. Oh, there I see a Carno. So at this point, I don't have a Spyglass yet, so I don't know what level the Carno is, and I didn't really want to risk it. I want to say I end up taming that very same Carno later, but I'm not 100% sure. I know I do tame 3 Carnos in this area. So, yeah. Honestly, I want to say that Carno was a level 10. If it is, in fact, the one I tamed, it was a 10 or a 15. But I didn't want to take the chance, so I just decided to go around. Because, yeah, I didn't want to risk losing Monroe or my Dusthawks, because Limentria are really weak. They can't even attack. I want to say either their attack button doesn't work, or their attack button makes them release like a gas, like a smoke. It's either, yeah, I think that's it. It's either their attack button does nothing, and the left trigger does the smoke, or the right trigger does the smoke. But think of it kind of like Squid Ink, like that's how it works. It slows down any wild tame that gets stuck in it, and probably enemy tames too. I want to say that was another Carno right there. It's kind of hard to see here. It looked kind of like a para, but either that was another Carno, or it's just that I was going in the wrong direction of my house. Okay, yeah, it's a para. There I see a direwolf chasing down a Moralotops. Oh yeah, so I bolaed on the direwolf because I might, I decided I might want to tame it. But I want to say it's a low level. I think I just knock it out because I don't want to find out. Maybe I do tame this one, because I know I end up taming a wolf. Okay, so there it's out. I go to look at it, and it is a level 30. So I do believe I tamed this one. I don't have prime meat at this point though, because prime meat you have to kill only certain creatures that are big enough will drop it, and prime meat spoils really quick. So, all right, I do end up taming this wolf, but because it's a carnivore, that means it can fend for itself. Well, it won't fend. It can't because it's asleep, but certain creatures won't be fucked with when they're asleep. Like I may have explained this already, but like a T-Rex, for example, if you knock out a T-Rex, it's safest to leave it alone because nothing will touch that T-Rex. Like, as far as I know. A Giga might, maybe, well, I'm sure, I can guarantee a Giga would. But if there's a Giga in the area, like, you're not defending that Rex. Just leave it. It's the Giga's Rex at that point. It's its meal. Beauties might attack a sleeping Rex. I'm not sure. Maybe. A Spino maybe, but Spinos and Rexes, I don't even think can spawn in the same places. So those are the only creatures I can think of that maybe. Well, I was sure a car probably would too. I don't know. Maybe there's some other exotic ones out there I'm not talking about, but the bulk of the creatures I know will not fuck with the T-Rex. So just leave it asleep. Go do something else, because if you're near the T-Rex, then they might inadvertently hit it while they're trying to attack you. So just leave it alone. But if it's something weak, then do guard it, because it will be fucked with, like what happened with the Limentria. I mean, you even saw, well, maybe you saw, the Hyenodons didn't attack me. They went straight for the Limentria. Or maybe they did hit me too, I don't remember. But I remember them going for the Limentria. So, yeah, just, you know, always be mindful of what creature it is. Like, even the wolf, something could come up and kill it. I would, like, I think? Maybe not, I don't know. I mean, if not, it's not because they fear the wolf. It would just be because not all, like, a lot of carnivores don't fight each other, but some do. Like, I want to say you can get thorny dragons to fight other things. But, like, the wolf is probably fine. If it can be fucked with, it's not a big loss anyway. It's just a level 30 wolf. Not going to do me a lot of good. So, yeah, I just leave it alone and I head back home. I'll come get it later when it's tamed. Also, small thing, but I'm letting my Moralitops drink water so that its, like, water gauge fills up. Also, this clip is after I lost my para and my raptors. I told you guys that that story in my last video. So, you know, I have more raptors, but those are different. At least I think this is after it. I don't know. I'll have to see. Because I did end up taming more raptors after the fact. So I think this is after that happened. Especially because I have metal weapons. This is, well, tools. I don't think I have weapons yet. Well, I do. Like, you can see I have a sword and a pike, but I don't use the weapons yet. Even now, actually, no, now I do use the sword, but, let's see. Yeah, so my para isn't in there. I believe this is after I lost my para and my raptors, so they're gone, unfortunately. I tamed, it looks like 4 new raptors were out there, and then, I've got some other new tames. And that's the end. So, thank you guys for watching, and, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and next, yeah, I don't know, I guess I'll see you guys next time. I'll probably make another anime video, like, Attack on Titan, or Hunter x Hunter, maybe, or, you know, maybe I'll decide to talk about Star Wars, or maybe I'll decide to start another video game, or who knows. I'm not fully sure what I'll talk about next, but, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and,